Hey guys, it's postboxpat. Welcome back to a new video, and today I'm going to be talking about how to get max level on the Battle Pass and your level in game for Season 7. Now this has been a requested video by many subscribers and something that I used to do for the previous seasons, and I didn't do it last season because I didn't think it was necessary, but obviously you guys have requested this video, so I thought I'd calculate for you guys the easiest way to level up and complete your Battle Pass as fast as possible. Now I'll have a separate video on the Battle Pass completion soon as well, which is a different style of video, but it also goes over how to complete it fast as well. But in this video I will cover it, and we're going to start with the Battle Pass. But before we get into it, if you guys enjoy my content and want to support me with any of the type of content I produce, remember to use my support creator code postboxpat. If you guys go and use that, tweet me at postboxpat on Twitter, and you guys will be sure to get a shout out in my storyline and map change videos, which are my biggest two videos on my channel because that's the main content I produce. So if you guys want to shout out in them videos, remember, tweet me at postboxpat, buying something with the support creator code postboxpat. It helps the channel and it supports me, so it's really awesome. But let's go and show you guys how to do this and how to get to max level very quickly regarding level 100 and tier 100. So starting off with tier 100, we have the most obvious things is the levels. Now leveling up gives you guys a total of 30 tiers if you reach level 100 from my calculations from previous seasons, and that's basically getting to level 100. So the first even levels, so level 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, etc. are missing out level 5 and level 10s, so that's missing out 5, 15, 25 and 10, 20, 30. That will grant yourself a total of 15.8 tiers roughly, depending on what level you start and stuff. I don't know exactly, but it almost gives you enough tiers there. And then also with the other two, you can get a total of 5 for the 5s, and then for the 10s you get a total of 10 tiers. So that's a total of 30 tiers from hitting level 100 roughly, estimating that. So there you are. If you hit level 100, you're going to have 30 tiers on your Battle Pass. You also get granted 5 tiers if you purchased last season's Battle Pass. You can see it there, which gives you a huge head start and basically are almost ready to complete your Battle Pass there. So just generally having that first 5 tiers gives you a huge start. And I actually bought the upgraded version just because sometimes I don't get the time to complete all of like the levels and stuff. And last season I was cutting it quite short, but luckily I got that glitch at Halloween, which granted you like 50. I think it was like 50 battle stars or maybe even 100 battle stars, and then like the other one was 50. It was like a total of like 30, 20 odd tiers for free, which was insane. So obviously that boosted me up a lot, and this season I just decided to buy the upgraded version just because I didn't manage to get my level very high last season. But I could have, because I know the steps how to do it. I just didn't get the time because I was doing a lot of storyline content. So the weekly challenges regarding that as well, you actually get a, should I say, daily challenges more than weekly. Obviously we had the weekly challenges there, which we'll go over in a minute, but the daily challenges, let's move on to that first, because you can actually get a total of 1 of these per day. And if you look at the how long's left on the season, starting from today, so say 82 days including yesterday, that's going to give you guys a total of 41 tiers just from that. So again, you're nearly there. You're like up in the 70s, 76 tiers there. I'm just doing these calculations at the top of my head, but you know, you're almost completing the Battle Pass just from doing the standard daily challenges as well if you play every day. Now, not many people play every day, so you're probably wondering how else do you do it? Well, it's simple. You have all your weekly challenges, and this actually grants you a total of 50 tiers, the main weekly challenges from week 1 to 10, which is going to give you guys well over 100 tiers, so you'll be there guaranteed. And it also grants you extra XP as well, which we'll get into in a minute. So you're roughly at about 136 or something, estimating. I'm not calculating 100%, but you know, you're well over the limit now. And then also you get another 50 tier points there, which is a total of 5 tiers, so you're up there in the 140s, and you've basically hit it pretty easily. And that doesn't include the secret battle stars. There's going to be a total from last season, assuming how many secret battle stars there are. If you look on here, I assume it's probably going to be 5 secret battle stars, which give you 1 tier, so that's another 5 tiers, and also probably 5 secret banners. That's what I assume, but we're not 100% sure on it. We may not get the banners, we'll have to see, but most likely we will get the banners. And yeah, you're basically granting yourself a lot of XP and tiers there. So the best way of ranking up quickly though, a lot of you have been asking, how do I get to level 100, Pat? Well, there's a few different tips and tricks you can do. An easy tip and trick is obviously get players in who have a decent battle pass. So or percentage should I say. So you can click on someone's name, you can see my battle pass gives you a 80% boost and also a 20% XP or match XP boost to friends. So if you get 4 friends in who have that 20% or higher, you're basically going to rank up a lot quicker. It seems pretty simple, but that's the way it works. Game mode wise, I'd personally suggest going on squads and just playing very stealthy and just getting in a plane and chilling around the map and getting that survival time in, maybe getting 1 or 2 kills in to get that extra XP, and that will grant you roughly 1.5k XP per game, which is going to rank you up extremely fast. Now, not only will it rank you up fast, you'll also be gaining tiers from that, and any extra tiers you gain over tier 100, you'll be gaining XP for that. I think it's either 500 or 1000 XP. I'm not 100% sure exactly on the figures for that one, but it's a decent amount of XP, and it does help out. It might be 1000 actually, I think it is, because I remember it last season. But, you know, you can get 10k XP, 9, 5s, and all these different Ks for different weekly challenges. So it's awesome to do these as well. The further you get into the game, you obviously get more XP boosts. But hitting that level 100 ain't easy. And personally, I've never done it. And you guys are like, why on earth are you making a video on it if you've never done it? Well, because I just don't get the time to play the game as much as I'd like to be able to get that level 100. If I wanted to level 100, I would definitely play it every single day and do that. And if you're a casual player like me and not the sort of person who plays Fortnite competitively every single day, obviously you may not make it to level 100, which isn't the end of the world. But if you are aiming to make it to level 100 and you want to show off to your friends, you are going to need to complete all them daily challenges every single day, and you are going to need to be doing all the battle pass challenges and stuff like that, and playing squads. It's obvious that if you're playing squads, you're going to complete the challenges a lot faster. Playing squads is going to give you so much of a bigger chance as well. Playing squads with your friends is going to give you a bigger chance of leveling up faster. Playing squads on your own is not. You need that XP boost. You can also apply that XP boost to games like Team Rumble. Personally, I don't think the XP in that is very good compared to normal squads, but it is your opinion, and if you enjoy Team Rumble more than squads, I guess you can play that, and there will be other LTMs being added in, which will be similar to squads, which you can play with your friends. For example, if we got maybe a Thanos LTM or something on the lines of that, you're obviously going to be leveling up a lot quicker in that sort of LTM because the game is ending quicker. Any LTM that makes the game end quicker is 100% recommended for you guys to complete that battle pass a lot faster. So yeah, they're basically all my tips I have to get into level 100. A lot of you guys have been asking that question, and they are the easiest ways by far, 100%, if I had to say. There are other techniques you can use at endgame stuff and things like that. Like if you look on screen right now, I'll put on screen for you guys a recent game that I've just won, and you can see this is a solo game, and I got 1.131 XP, 1,331 XP, which is decent. But if I was playing with friends on squad or something, you notice that that would be a lot higher. That would probably be around 1.5, 1.6. And I remember towards the end of season 4, on when I was grinding, I was actually doing a technique which was very effective in squads. Now, I'm not going to fill in squads. I'm just going to pop into a squads game and show you guys exactly what this technique is. And this was gaining me 2.1 to 2.4k XP every single game, and this is how I actually gained access to the Omega fully upgraded, which is probably one of the rarest skins from season 4 because it was a difficult one to get. Obviously that's not the fully upgraded style that I didn't equip there, but I do have it fully upgraded. I've got the weird style because I was just messing around with some friends. We were all using different styles on Omega. But, you know, you can fully get that upgraded skins and stuff before the season ends. But do note, they do carry over now. It was a shame that the Omega didn't carry over because I feel sorry for the people that really wanted the fully upgraded Omega. And it's an awesome skin. The version of the Omega I'm using right now is not fully upgraded, unfortunately. I look like a complete noob with this version of Omega. But we can give a little juggle emote and just show them. So this was the technique I was using. Now this technique is very useful to guarantee yourself survival time and to guarantee yourself good XP. Do consider you need your whole squad to do this to grant you max XP. And this is a technique I've shown in previous videos. For those who have been watching my channel maybe since like season 3, you'll probably know this technique because it's a technique I used in one of my how to win videos, and it is very boring and it can be not that fun if you're not playing with friends who are into this style of play, or you just want to have fun. Like if you're having fun somewhere on the map, like you go into a certain location or something, this technique is awful. So what I do is I mark where the bus comes in, you get another friend to mark where the bus exit, and pull your parachute straight away. Yes, it's an extremely boring technique, but you can work out. I'm going to put my marker here just so I can work out where the bus exited. You can basically work out where to land. So you'll wait these 47 seconds, casually just floating into the sky towards the middle, and then once the circle has located, you want to pick yourself a location when no one has landed. This can be very, very tedious, and it is really boring sometimes, but if you want to guarantee yourself that max XP very, very quickly, and you want to get level 100, this is probably one of the best techniques in my opinion, especially if everyone's using multiplayers on them friend XP boosts towards the end of the season, because you're going to be getting 2k XP if you get in the like top. If you come in first, you're going to be getting well over 2k. And if you're getting in like the top 3, you could be easily just getting under 2k, about 1.9k, which is a good amount of XP, and will definitely grant you level 100 at a very fast pace. So generally, you can see now the circle's about to locate. You can see here, I'm thinking, hold on a minute, we've chosen quite a bad route to go, shall I say, on my glide. So the next thing I think is, where are people not going to land on this side of the map? So you want to start picking locations where not many people would have landed. So maybe Lonely Lodge, maybe the racing track, maybe this little house over here, maybe this spot here, or even you could go somewhere maybe like Shifty or Tilted. Tilted is probably a bit risky, but Shifty, or somewhere on this side of the map, and try and move yourself in. So a good location to go would be maybe where the planes are. Obviously the plane is a new technique to this video. I'm going to probably re-upload a different type of video like this in the future, so you guys can get more advice on this technique. But you know, this is kind of an awkward one because we know where the battle bus came in, it went over this direction. So most people probably went on this right hand side of the map. So heading over to this right hand side of the map might be a bit risky. And obviously I'm not going to play out the whole game, but I'll just show you guys a landing spot where I could take, for example, maybe petrol stations. Probably a bit risky because most people would have dived there pretty quickly. But you're thinking of a spot where you could possibly get decent loot, and if you see the planes there at Paradise, you could also go and grab them if they render in, or maybe they've already been taken because it was quite an early drop, this area. Oh, there they are, the planes. So you could land right down here where these planes are. You'll notice no one is around, and you've basically got a clear kind of loot, and you basically can take a plane off and go and find a new location. And it's a technique you can use with your friends in squads, and it just guarantees yourself top 5 finishes every single game, and you could probably get a 50% win rate with it, because I know at the end of season 4 using this technique I was getting a win rate of about 40 to 80% on different days depending on who I was playing with. So it was working pretty well the majority of the games, and you can see here I've already got decent loot. A little bit unfortunate how I've got 3 SMGs, but you know, they do the job and they can get that victory royale. But I'm just going to back out of this game. It's not really worth me playing out solo squads, but you get the idea. This technique can work with a full squad. You'd basically loot up, you'd give out them SMGs to your squad, you could grab all three planes if you wanted to, or you could just grab the one and then go and find a new location to loot. But you know, while we're here, there's no point in me doing that. We may as well back out of this game because I'm going to jump into a solo and have some fun after this video. But hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. I do hope it helps you guys out getting to that max level 100. It's honestly not that difficult, and getting to that tier 100 is easily possible if you guys grind it. If you've made it all the way to the end of this video, comment down below Moisty Maya, because that was the loading screen where that was. And also, you guys are probably wondering, Pat, do you even have the fully upgraded Omega? And the answer to that question is, I do have the fully upgraded Omega, just for those that are wondering about it, because obviously it didn't look like it, and it looked like a complete noob. But you can see here different color variations of it there, and the fully upgraded suit. So I do have it, it's just I didn't have it loaded in, which looked like a complete noob, and it didn't save then, but they are there on my screen. So you guys can see that right there. Give it a little juggle. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you're new around here, please do stick around for daily Fortnite content. I've got so many videos popping on my channel, from storyline and map changes and so much more. Keep you guys updated with that notification bell is the best way for you guys. Make sure to keep updated with the latest content by hitting that notification bell and the subscribe button, obviously, to get that notification bell to appear. And once again, this is postboxpat signing out.